Welcome to Sparkles Clubhouse, won't you come on in? Welcome to Sparkles Clubhouse, let the fun begin. The fire safety dogs are here today. They practice their fire safety in every way. Welcome to Sparkles Clubhouse, won't you come on in? Won't you come on in?
Live from Sparkles Clubhouse, here are your hosts for Sparkles Safety Spot, Firefighter Dayna and the Fire Safety Dogs.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sparkles Clubhouse. Whether you are watching the live stream or the recorded version later on, we are really glad that you're here. I'm your host, Dayna Hilton, along with my good friend, Molly, the fire safety dog. Molly, can you wave at the boys and girls? Can you wave? Let's wave. Good girl. She says, good morning, everybody. It is April the 18th, 2014, and this is the 135th episode of Sparkles Safety Spot. Hard to believe that this is our third year doing Sparkles Safety Spot. Let's see, 2001. Yes, that is correct. So, Molly and I are coming to you from Sparkles Clubhouse. Molly is a Dalmatian, and she is white with black spots. She is still a puppy. She is 1 year and 9 months old, and she has a lot of growing to do. Don't you, Molly? She is a really good girl. Let's see if I can aim this down just a little bit. Well, we have some things that we wanted to share today, some things that Molly has been up to. Now, if I could only, here it is. I have some pictures on my phone of things that Molly has been doing this week. She's been very, very busy. The life of a fire safety dog is very busy. And so I thought we'd show some things that we have done. Okay, so here we go. Well, one thing that we think is very, very special is that our good friend Heather is a friend of ours on Facebook, made a poster of Molly. And what is really cool about this, boys and girls, is that on this poster behind Molly are safety messages. Isn't that cool? Such as firefighters are your friends, crawl low under smoke, know the sound and purpose of a smoke alarm. So that is very cool, and thank you so much to Heather for making that. Now this is our friend Lulu. Lulu, see if I can get it off the reflection there. Lulu sent us this picture. Lulu is one of Sparkle's fire heroes, and what fire heroes are people or four-legged friends that help Molly with her page, share her page, and help share fire safety. Now, Lulu is one of Molly's fire heroes, and she sent us this very cute picture of her with her helmet. So thank you, Lulu. Thank you so much for sending that, and thank you so much for being one of Molly's fire heroes. Now, we received this picture from Dixie. Now, Dixie is a Dalmatian, and this photo was taken, Dixie said, at an antique car show. So thank you. If you look really close, there's Dixie. Dixie's a Dalmatian too, so thank you, Dixie. Molly loves getting mail, don't you, Molly? And speaking of mail, Molly received some thank you notes from Miss Morgan's class at Sycamore Elementary School in Fort Worth, Texas. So here is Molly with all her thank you notes. She says, thank you, boys and girls. It's a second grade class there. And we will be showing those pictures during future episodes of Sparkles Safety Spot. Now this picture is by 7-year-old Callum Wilson. Our friend Brogan sent this to us, and this is Callum. Callum wanted to draw a picture of Molly. Whoa. Here, let me get Molly sit. There we go. There, now the phone won't jiggle. So there is a picture of Molly by Callum. Thank you, Callum. That is a possum picture. Don't you like that, Molly? She sure does. Now, this is a picture of our friend Brogan. Brogan is another one of Molly's fire safety heroes, and Brogan has been helping share Molly's page, and also Molly is in the running for a Hero Dog Award, so Brogan has been helping share that as well. But what is really cool is today Brogan is taking a test to become a therapy dog. So we want to wish Brogan all the best. We hope you passed your test, buddy. Okay, Molly, sit. Good girl, Molly. So good luck, Brogan. All right, and speaking of voting for Molly, here is a picture, one of the banners that we made. It says vote for Molly. Molly is up for American Humane Association Hero Dog Award in the Emerging Hero category. So vote every day. You can vote every day from now until June 6th. And remember, vote Molly. Right, Molly? Yes, there we go. As you might notice, we have a new look to our set here in the clubhouse. Let me see if I can aim this up just a little bit. There it is. We have our 9 international flags hanging now because we have Skyped with boys and girls from 9 different countries. And we have a whole new background up there. So we are very, very excited about that, aren't we, Molly? Here, let's sit. Oh, good girl, Molly. Let's see, what else have you been up to, huh? Oh, Molly's been so busy. Well, I think we got everybody covered. Oh, Sunday is a big day. Sunday is Easter. So Molly had to dress up as the Easter Bunny. Isn't she silly? There she is with her eggs. So that is coming up here very, very soon. All right. So what we want to do is we want to thank everybody for sending the mail. And speaking of mail, Molly, sit. Now wait. We have a box that came all the way from Fort Smith, Arkansas. This is a box from Molly. This is from Marlena. And I'm going to let Molly open it and see what's in her box. So thank you, Marlena. So here we go. What is it, Molly? What is it? Show everybody. Can you get it? Look at this. It's lamb chop. Oh, Molly is going to love playing with lamb chop. Thank you, Marlena. Oh, boy, she's going to like that. And then, oh, Molly, you're going to have to share this with your brothers. Canine Cuisine Cookies. Those look good, Molly. You can have those as a snack. That sounds good. Maybe before nap time. And then inside, oh, Molly's excited. She likes opening up boxes. And I like helping her. It's so funny because Molly gets more mail than I do. This is the Monday, March 31st edition of the Times Record, 10 copies. Now, thank you so much, Marlena. We're so excited because inside this newspaper is information or an article about Molly. Look right here. It says, Local Safety Dog Nominated. How cool is that? Wow, so we're really, really excited about that. So, there we go. Thank you, Marlena. Molly's really excited. She's already playing with her toy. You hear that? She loves lamb chop. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we have going today. Well, today Firefighter Bo is joining us from the Little Rock Fire Department. We're always excited to have Firefighter Bo joining us. So today he is on top of the training center there in Little Rock, and he is going to show us the tower, the drill tower that they have, the firefighters use for training. So let me see if I can get this turned around And we are going to get this started so you can watch the video from Firefighter Bo. You ready, boys and girls? Here we go.
Hey, Dayna and Molly. Might be wondering where I'm at today. Give you kind of a walk around view here. You know, I've been saying that if the weather's getting nicer, we were going to start trying to go out and do some other things and show some really cool stuff here in the fire service. So today I decided to come out here to the Little Rock training facility.
Whoopsie. There we go.
And it's a really state-of-the-art facility. I'm going to start showing a lot more of it here on the show, and we'll meet Chief Hunthrop one day, and he's the chief of training here in Little Rock. But right now, I am standing on the top of the 6-story burn tower here in Little Rock. Come over here and kind of show you around. Now, what you're looking at right now, that is actually our training school. It's got classrooms inside of it, training offices, our warehouse is here. It's a really big facility, and on the very front side, way over here, is Station 17, which is housed on the back side of the training academy. If you look around, there's some of our burn boxes that we light on fire. We go in and train putting them out. Good things like that. Over here, we have full tank, and over there, that is all of our LP gas stuff that we practice putting out gas fires with. So we really have a really great facility here. Over here, you see we have a collapse zone. That's where our Rescue 2 guys come out here and they work on getting, through collapse areas and getting trapped victims out, things like that. So I thought it'd be really cool to come up here today and kind of shoot the show this morning from 60 feet up in the air. So if you look down here, you will see that's Engine 8 on B shift. They've been out here training with their probationary firefighter, and that's her right there getting in the truck, if you can see her. They've been out here laying lines and catching hydrants and going up and down stairs and learning different hose rolls and spraying water. I mean, you name it, they've been out here doing it today. And that's one great thing about having a training facility like this. We get to come out here and work on just about anything we need to work on any part of the day. And of course, throughout the year, we all have to come out here for continuous education. Like here in a couple of weeks, I will be here for another EMT refresher school. So I'll be out here for a whole 8-hour day in school and all that great thing. So we're always continuing our education. But since you got to see Engine 8 down there on B shift, I'm going to let you see a video that I shot. It's of that same crew, Engine 8 on B shift, with the same probationary firefighter. And they were down here, catching a hydrant. And, in last week's show, we talked about how hydrants operated, and Pluggy helped me kind of show you the different parts of a hydrant, and I told you that we also call them plugs. So, Engine 8 was out here, and they caught this hydrant down here. And what I mean by catching a hydrant means that we pulled off our 5-inch supply line off the back of the truck, hooked it up to the hydrant, turned the hydrant on, and that fed the water into the tank on the fire truck so that we have a continuous water supply, and we don't run out of water. And in the video, you'll see the probationary firefighter. She's turning the hydrant on and getting the water flowing to the truck. And once they established water flow, hold on, let's watch Engine 8 leave real quick. They're headed back to Central Station now. also here at the training facility, we also have a road course. So we come out here, we practice driving as well. So it's a really big area. But like I was saying, in the video, you're going to see the probationary firefighter turning the hydrant on and getting the continuous water supply flowing to the fire truck. And once the water supply is established, they open up the deck gun, which is the really big nozzle on top of the fire truck. And they, kind of sprayed some woods out here, and you'll get to see that. That deck gun that's on top of the fire truck sprays an awful lot of water. It is just an insane amount of water, so it's really cool to see that. But they've flowed some water there for a little while, and the thing about the deck gun on top of that fire truck is most deck guns, up until here lately, you had to control manual. So you had to have a guy up there that was turning the deck gun whichever way they needed to spray water, and he was adjusting the pattern of the water that's spraying out of it. And but with the new fleet of fire trucks that we've gotten here in Little Rock, the deck guns on the top of them are remote control. So the driver can stay down at the pump panel and operate the deck gun, and that frees up the firefighter to be able to go in the house fire or anything else that they need to do, instead of having to dedicate somebody to sit there with that nozzle. And that's some really great technology that's coming up in the fire service. I'm all the time talking about new technology improvements that come along. Also, the new fleet of aerial ladder trucks, the tip of the ladder has a deck gun on it as well, and those are also remote controlled by the driver that's operating the turntable or the base of the ladder. So, once again, like I said, really great technology. So enjoy that video, and we'll get back and I'll talk to you some more about it.
So there she is, opening up the hydrant, getting some water flow to the truck. You see that? Now watch real close. What do you think is going to happen, boys and girls? Watch real close. Look, there it goes. Shooting some water, isn't it? Very cool.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's pretty short and quick, but a good 1 minute video. Let you see some cool stuff that we do, and like I've been promising, we're going to show a lot more stuff. That's just the breaking point, breaking the ice there. So I'm glad you got to see that. We're going to travel all throughout the city here in the next few weeks and go and show more things. Go back to the airport and watch the red ball units spray water and things like that. But while I'm up here on the top of the drill tower here in Little Rock, like I said, it's 6 stories high, so it's 60 feet. But up here at the top, you see it's kind of got a little bit of an elaborate setup. And if you notice, over here we have some gated off areas. There's 3 of them up here. Here's another one. And then another one over on this side. And then you see the railings here we have in the middle. And the reason we have these is because in the fire service, we have to be able to rescue people from a lot of really weird situations. And so, we may not be able to access them very well, and we may have to come in from different angles, things like that. So one thing that we do in the fire service is we rappel. And what that is using a rope to lower ourselves to another place. We can also use the ropes to raise ourselves. So we come up here on the top of the drill tower, and we hook up our ropes, all of our rigging, to these rails. This is what keeps us safe, make sure that the ropes don't slip on us, and we know a whole different array of knots and things like that we tie. And then we'll open up these gates that you see, and we'll rappel off of them down the side of the building. everybody here in Little Rock has that training on the fire department, but our Rescue 2 guys, our urban search and rescue crew, they're the ones that specialize in that sort of stuff. So, all the time we catch them out here training and rappelling off the tower, and they rappel off of other places in the city too, like bridges and parking decks and things like that. So, hoping to get some really great stuff from them to be able to put on the show, them doing things like that. So, but I wanted to show you these things up here. I mean, this is just one part of the tower. This tower is, like I said, it's state of the art. So the whole inside of it, the walls move. We can set up different rooms and different scenarios, and we can set different props on fire inside the building and go in and practice, putting them out and things like that. There's an elevator shaft inside of the tower that we can work on rescuing people from stuck elevators and things like that. There is what we call a standpipe system on the tower, and that is the system that we use to get water from our fire trucks on the ground up to the upper floors of high-rise buildings. It's called a standpipe. So we hook our water hoses into that standpipe, and then we force the water up through the building. And you see right here, this is what I was talking about, a deck gun. You can see I can control it here. So we turn the water on and everything, and then this lever here, well, it doesn't want to work for me right now, but it'll move this up and down here, move it side to side. But as we spray water through the standpipe, it'll actually come up here and spray out the top. And that lets our instructors know that, we got the appropriate amount of water flowing and all that stuff. The probationary firefighters, they have to train that way. Whenever we promote to an engineer or a driver, they have to train on that. And right here is kind of a little bell. We have to run up and down this drill tower all the time, exercising and carrying heavy equipment and things like that. And we'll get to the top, and just to show that we conquered running up 6 stories with a whole lot of equipment, we'll reach over here and we'll ring this bell. So but that's all I have for you today. Like I said, I'm glad I got to come up here and do the show up here with you today. So we're going to come out here a lot more, and I'm going to get a little bit more personal with some of the equipment we have down here on the grounds and show you how it works, and hopefully catch some more of the companies coming out here to train. They're all the time doing great stuff that we can show. So before I go, I want to leave you with a safety tip. Last week I was out here, and I don't know if you can see my head, but I got a little sunburn. So, and with a sunburn, it's just like a regular burn. If it gets too bad, it can be a pretty serious thing. So I want to caution you to wear the appropriate clothing when you're outside in the sun. Ball caps that shade your head and your face to keep getting sunburn. If you're outside and you're in t-shirts and shorts and things like that, make sure that you use a sunblock and keep reapplying. The directions will let you know when you need to come in and reapply. So keep reapplying those so you don't get any kind of serious sunburns. So that's the safety tip I want to share with you today. And as always, thank you for joining me and having me on the show. And thank you, Chief Summers, for allowing us to show you all these great things here in Little Rock. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Little Rock Fire. And you can also visit our website at www.littlerockfire.com. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
So, oh, look, it's Molly. Thank you, Firefighter Bo. We appreciate you and everybody at the Little Rock Fire Department for joining us today during Sparkles Safety Spot, and for all that you do and to work together to help keep children safe. Thank you so much. We sure do appreciate it. Also like to give a shout out to Division Chief Joseph Gray, and to Fire Chief Greg Summers. Thank you so much, Chief. We appreciate it. And also, thank you, Bo, for all you do to help us share fire safety here on Sparkles Safety Spot. There's Molly. So, that was a lot of fun. We got to see one of the probationary firefighters there from the Little Rock Fire Department open up a hydrant Very cool. And remember what Firefighter Bo said about making sure that you wear a cap on your head and sun lotion and do whatever you can to help keep your skin safe because you don't want to get sunburned, do you, Molly? Well, I tell you what, Molly has had a great time with her new stuffed toy. Thank you again so much, Marlena. And we would also like to say before we go, we'd like to give a shout out to our two special viewers today. We have Miley and Dayton that have joined us today, along with their mom, Sarah. They're out of school today, so we know that they're watching today. We just want to say thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had a good time today with us on Sparkles Safety Spot. And until next time, stay safe. We would also like to thank, before we go, First Alert. Thank you to First Alert for all you do to help keep kids safe. And the show is brought to you by the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation. The Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation is dedicated to helping keep children and their families safe. So from Sparkles Clubhouse, this is Dayna Hilton, along with my good friend Molly, the fire safety dog. Molly, sit. Saying, stay safe. Goodbye, everybody. Can you wave, Molly? Wave. Wave. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Talk. Say goodbye. There we go. Good job. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. Good job, Molly. Is that yummy? Sit. All right. There you go.